Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Will at Schedulefly, and I'm going to start sharing some occasional passages from the two books that we've written, Restaurant Owners Uncorked and Restaurant Owners Uncorked Part 2. They're both available on Amazon. If you like this stuff, you can get copies there. Or get in touch with me. I can get you a copy. You can always reach me at support@schedulefly.com. I'll get those. So I've been so inspired by the folks that we've been so lucky to interview over the years for our books and for our podcast. And sometimes they say things that really just make me stop and just kind of stop in my tracks because it resonates so strongly, or it's so inspiring, or you can tell it's something they believe to their core. Well, this quote comes from Keith Santangelo, who owns Bourbon Street Bar and Grill in New York. And I remember just kind of being floored when he said this. It was so inspiring, and I hope I'll be able to give it its proper due in reading this, because it was so good that we actually put it on the back of Restaurant Owners Uncorked Part 2. It's literally the only thing on the back of that book. This quote sums up so much about the independent restaurant business and what it's all about and what it takes and what it means and why it's important. And so anyway, enough from me. Let's hear from Keith. Quote, "If I could give people advice, it would be that it seems a lot scarier than it is. And it's a risk. But a lot of things come with risk. This is something that people are really passionate about. I love the mom and pop restaurants. I love independence. Corporations are great too, but what really makes this industry special, in my opinion, is the individual owners. It's getting harder for people like that to operate, but it is possible, and I do believe the industry will see it through. I believe people have a lot of fortitude. To me, nothing will ever replace that independent restaurant that really nails it as far as an experience for people going out and having hospitality and dinner and celebrating things together. If you really love those sorts of things, it can make it all worth it. It's possible. You can do it. Get in there and work. Learn as much as you can. A lot of those statistics of the failures include people that have never worked in the restaurant industry before and maybe have no idea what they're doing. If you have, and if you feel like you have a good idea of what you're doing, I say go for it. Follow the right advice and take the right precautions, but this is a great industry, and it can use more creative, genuinely hospitable people to open more places. I really believe that," end quote. Well, I believe it too, and I was so inspired by that, and I loved hearing Keith say that. And it's exactly how we feel at Schedulefly, and we're so stoked to serve people that believe that and do that. So if you're thinking about getting in the business, or you're in the business, and we've heard from a lot of people in this podcast that say, I'm so focused all the time on trying to get through each day, and it's hard, and this is a tough business, and the podcast inspires me. Well, stay inspired, because what you're doing is you're creating a very valuable thing in your community. It's a gift to your community, and we've talked about that before. But as Keith said, you can do it. Get in there and work, make it happen. All right, that's it, y'all. More of these coming soon. See ya.